Hi, I'm Jen Grice, creator of the Divorce Survival Toolkit. This is a printable toolkit that enables you to create a divorce binder to help you feel confident and make it through the divorce court battle. So I want to share with you what's included in the Divorce Survival Toolkit. So I took this to my local printing place and printed it on this pretty paper and had it bound. You don't have to do that. You're going to receive the PDF copy of all these printables, and you can print the sheets that you'll need, and only the ones you'll need. You don't have to print this front cover or this little information sheet here. You can just skip to printing the pages that you'll need to put in your binder. So let me share what's included. First, there is sheets for the cover. You can use the divorce binder cover, or you can use this pretty, which a lot of ladies or men, I do get men who purchase some of my toolkits, tree with a different color. I also have two other toolkits, the custody and the single mom toolkit, and they all coordinate together with these different colors of teal. So, and you can also print this in black and white, and I'll show you that towards the end of the video, a copy of what the black and white looks like. And throughout, you'll see dividing covers. So you can divide up your binder, your divorce binder, with tabs and put to-do lists and some other things I'll show you in a second. So we'll start at the beginning. So I talked with a lawyer before I created this. I sat down and talked with a lead divorce lawyer who had been handling divorce cases for something like 15 years. And I asked him, what is it that women need to bring with them when they first meet with him? And he told me all the things. And so I've created lists of the information that he shared with me, and the things that are important to collect, important needed papers. And as well as he told me about, collecting household expenses and proof of those expenses, and to bring them with, so that he can get a good assessment of what you need proceeding with, the divorce and what that looks like for you. So that's where this toolkit is most helpful and worth it. The time that you're saving. I spent an hour and a half with him. You're going to save yourself that time by having everything well prepared when you go to meet with him. And some of the other sheets that I have provided are like, what's most important to me in the divorce. So you can list out and have a little check marks, what's important for you? What are the things that you need to survive? And that's why we call it a survival toolkit, because that's the whole point, that you need to survive. Especially financially, and so that's why we're talking about finances in this toolkit. And collecting all of those household expenses and how much things cost, and then you're going to collect. And there's also a blank one, so that in case the first one doesn't apply to you, you can create your own. And you're going to take an inventory of all your possessions, the household possessions, so that you know how to split things fairly, and you can get what you need from the divorce. We have a reimbursement tracker, so that you can get reimbursed for something that was promised to you in the divorce. And then we have an alimony tracker. If you receive alimony, especially if you receive it straight from your ex via check or direct deposit or some sort of thing like that, you can keep track of it, because depending how long you've been divorced, you may need to use that number for taxes, or if you don't get paid, you're going to want to take, this was the last time I got any kind of alimony. You want to take that to court with you if you have to go back. So we're talking about being prepared for divorce. So this would be a section that you need to work on to be prepared. So when you talk to your lawyer, and that's what this sheet is for, is talking to a lawyer and having everything that you need prepared before you go speak to the lawyer. And there's some questions that you could ask them, like who will be paying for the divorce, and who's going to be paying for staying in the marital home, and that source of things. I also have like a blank prepare sheet, and I added one thing, which is, I think is most important, that you need to ask the lawyer is, how much do you charge per hour? And that's something even the lawyer that I talked to when I made this toolkit said, you need to know how much they charge per hour. Lawyers charge anywhere from $150 up to $500 an hour or more in some cases. And so you want to know how much this is going to cost you. And obviously who's going to pay for it. So then it's, you're creating your binder and moving along in the process. There may be numbers, phone numbers, contact numbers, your lawyer, any advocate that you're dealing with, a pastor, counselor, therapist, the court. And you want to have those numbers, or I also have the email. You want to have that, close at hand so that you can don't have to go searching for that information. And next, you want to keep track of the court dates, when the next court date is, and what you need to do to prepare or to take with you for that court date. And then next, we have our documents tracker. So if you have a document that you want to know where to find it, and the date on that document, you keep that information here. Especially something like alimony. If you are supposed to get alimony, you want to know where to find that if you should need it. And the last section is just notes. So you have a notes section and a lot of pretty pages that we've created for notes with the tree and the butterflies. You can take notes there, especially if you're in court and you want to take notes, if you need a full note sheet to take notes. And lastly, which I include in all of my binders, is just a blank to-do list check-off sheet so that you can keep track of things and check off things as you go. So I hope that helps explain the Divorce Survival Toolkit, which is available in my shop, jengrice.com shop. And again, I have this and the Child Custody Toolkit, as well as the Single Mom Toolkit. This is the complete divorced mom bundle available in my shop. You get all 3 sets and you save, I don't know, like, $15 or more when you buy them all 3 together. And it's like 70 some pages, printable pages. I don't count this sheet or this sheet as the printable. I count just the useful sheets. So it's like 74 useful sheets for you to create a divorce binder. And some people start with the 1-inch binder. Mine is like 3 or 4 inches at this point. So you just keep all of that ready, available for you. And before you go, I want to show, this is what it's like if you print. And I just printed this at home on my black and white printer. So if you don't have colored ink, that's fine as well. So if you have any other questions, be sure to check out the product page. There's tabs with frequently asked questions, like what kind of paper to use, what kind of binders, and that kind of thing. I have it all, and how to print individual pages. So I have that all listed on the product page. And if you have any other questions, feel free to send me an email and we'll help you get it all taken care of. Thank you and have a good day.